Okay, so this is my video response to the It Gets Better project, which I have to say is doing a brilliant job because I'm hearing so much positive feedback from it. It is amazing. Everybody has their problems coming out when they're gay, whether you're gay, straight, bisexual, transsexual, pansexual, omnisexual, asexual. It doesn't matter. Everybody's going to get discriminated at one point in their life, but that doesn't necessarily make it right. And I don't think that trying to level with these people that are so hateful is going to solve the problem. I think that you need to cure the ignorance to stop the hate, because without the ignorance, then how can people think otherwise? But we've all been there. I did it when I was younger. I had the constant comments. I still get it now. I can't walk down the road for at least 5 seconds without somebody saying something like, it's usually a car full of boys, or it's the white van man that feels appropriate to pull up beside you while he's looking all big and flashing in his van and shout faggot and then drive off. But now I don't see faggot as a derogatory term anymore. I don't, because I think it's all about context. And you shouldn't be put down by what people say. If they feel that what they're doing is negative towards you, then I would take that as a sort of a compliment, really. Because one, while they're talking about you, they're leaving somebody else alone. And two, if you're that bad, and we really were that terrible, then why would somebody that deems themselves superior come down to our level that's lower than them to insult us? So it's sort of pointless and hypocritical. But it does get better. Everybody gets better. There's always, I know it's quite a morbid way of looking at it, but there's always somebody worse off than you. And some of the greatest historical figures throughout the whole of time were gay or bisexual or something. It's like they write plays and ballets, and they invented like technology and stuff like that. It's there's so much beauty to be found in such a small space, but if you're blinded by ignorance, you're not going to see that. But you shouldn't, as I say, let people get you down, because it does. There's always an alternative. There's always a means to better yourself, which doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have a negative outcome because of it. If someone shouts something at you down the road, gay, queer, faggot, whatever, butt pirate, that's one of my favourite funny ones actually. I won't worry about it. It's no skin off your nose. I simply say it took me a long time to get where I am, and I know who I am. I'm happy to be who I am. But can you say the same for yourself? And I don't think they can. So most of the time when they're gonna be hating, it's because they're hating on themselves. People can't love each other if you can't love yourself. So yeah, it does get better. It always gets better. Just keep looking to light at the end of the tunnel, and eventually, maybe 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 years, however long it takes, you'll get there. And as long as you're happy and on the other side, that's all that matters. All these haters, they don't know nothing. People think it's so easy growing up as being gay, and oh, how comes it's different from being straight? Well, it is different from being straight. No matter what way people want to look at it, we are different. And there's two sides to every coin. Heterosexuals are so confident in themselves because that's the mainstream in school. Everybody's straight, but not everybody's gay. I would like to have the tables turned so that everybody would be gay in the school, and then you'd have the odd straight kid and see how they panned out and how they feel. Because it isn't pleasant. It is hard enough not being sure about yourself, let alone being discriminated for something that you have no control over. No man was made to control your sexuality. There's some things in life that man is just not. He's just not powerful enough to control that. And that's good, because the spontaneity of it in life is the spice. That's the spice of life. It makes everything better. It would be such a boring world if we were all the same. Diversity is a colourful mixture and I love it. I love being homosexual. I'm a fully pledged faggot, and I ain't afraid to say it. And there's always people to talk to. There's the LGBT society for people that are in London, but I think that's worldwide anyway, so it's sort of universal. But you always have somebody. There's so many people trying to reach out now. I mean, there's just hundreds of organisations, and if there isn't organisations, there's a friend. If there's not a friend, there's an aunt, there's an uncle, there's a sister, a brother, there's a cousin, there's your mum, your dad, your friend's mum and dad, your friends, cousins, uncles, aunts, fanny, fucking, it doesn't matter. Oh, I saw, whoopsie. But yeah, it gets better. Just remember that it always gets better. Anyway, take care, you lot, and be safe. Bye.